Hello, and welcome to Speak Learn English Easy. I'm here with you today, and I'm absolutely excited to share this empowering lesson about confidence and leadership phrases in English. Picture this moment. You're in an important meeting at work. Your boss asks for opinions about a new project. You have brilliant ideas, but when it's your turn to speak, your voice becomes weak and uncertain. You say things like, I think, maybe, ... or I'm not sure, but instead of sounding like the intelligent person you are, you sound uncertain and unsure. Everyone moves on to the next person, and your great ideas are forgotten. Today, that uncertain voice becomes a voice of authority and confidence. By the end of this lesson, you'll know exactly how to express your ideas with natural authority. Speak up in meetings with confidence and communicate like the leader you truly are inside. Many English learners tell me, I have great ideas and strong opinions, but when I speak in English, I sound weak and uncertain. People don't take me seriously because I can't express my confidence in English. If this sounds exactly like your struggle, don't worry. You're absolutely not alone. And today, we'll transform your communication completely. Why are confidence phrases so important? Because confident communication changes everything. When you speak with authority, people listen. When you express ideas clearly, people respect your intelligence. When you communicate with confidence, opportunities open up that were never available before. Before we learn these confidence-building phrases, let me explain our proven easy learning method. We're using shadowing with a special focus on authority and conviction. Because confident communication is about both the words you choose and the energy behind them. Here's exactly how our method works today. First, I'll say each phrase slowly and clearly with the natural authority and conviction that makes these phrases powerful. Second, you'll listen not just to the words, but to the confident energy and tone that creates respect. Third, when I say now you repeat, you'll say the phrase out loud with strong, confident energy. Fourth, don't worry about perfect pronunciation. Focus on speaking with conviction and authority. Remember this important truth. Confident communication is about energy and conviction, not perfect grammar. The more authority you put into practicing these phrases, the more natural they'll become. Even if you make small mistakes, people will respect your confidence and listen to your ideas. What makes this lesson special is that we're learning phrases that create immediate respect and authority. Every expression we practice today will help you speak up, share your ideas, and lead conversations with natural confidence. Ready to discover your powerful leadership voice? Let's begin this transformational journey together. By the end of this lesson, you'll have 30 incredible phrases that will make people listen when you speak. Sakal 1. Expressing your opinions with authority. Let's start with phrases that help you share your ideas with confidence and authority. These expressions make people take your opinions seriously. Phrase number 1. In my opinion, this is the best approach. This phrase shows that your thoughts matter and deserve consideration. Example, in my opinion, this is the best approach for solving our customer service problems. Now, you repeat. In my opinion, this is the best approach. Phrase number 2. I believe that we should focus on quality. I believe is stronger than I think. It shows conviction in your ideas. Example, I believe that we should focus on quality rather than rushing to finish quickly. Now you repeat, I believe that we should focus on quality. Phrase number 3, based on my experience, this will work. This phrase adds credibility to your opinions by referencing your background. Example, based on my experience, this will work much better than our current system. Now you repeat, based on my experience, this will work. Phrase number 4. I'm confident that we can achieve this goal. Confidence is magnetic. This phrase shows you believe in success. Example, I'm confident that we can achieve this goal if we work together as a team. Now you repeat, I'm confident that we can achieve this goal. Phrase number 5. From my perspective, we need to change our strategy. This phrase introduces your unique viewpoint with authority. Example, from my perspective, we need to change our strategy to focus more on customer feedback. Now, you repeat, from my perspective, we need to change our strategy. Phrase number 6. My recommendation is to start immediately. This phrase positions you as someone who provides valuable guidance. Example, my recommendation is to start immediately while we still have the competitive advantage. Now you repeat, my recommendation is to start immediately. Perfect. You've just learned 6 powerful phrases for expressing opinions with authority. These expressions transform you from a quiet participant into someone whose ideas matter. Excellent work. You're doing incredibly well. Can you feel the authority in these phrases? You're not just learning English vocabulary, you're developing your leadership voice and learning to speak with natural confidence. Now let's learn phrases that help you take control of conversations and guide discussions toward productive outcomes. Sessão 2. Taking control of conversations. Phrase number 7. Let me clarify. Pegar e main points. This phrase shows you can bring clarity to confusing situations. Example, let me clarify the main points so everyone understands our direction moving forward. Now you repeat, let me clarify the main points. Phrase number 8. I'd like to add some important details. This helps you contribute valuable information with confidence. Example, I'd like to add some important details that will help us make the right decision. Now you repeat, I'd like to add some important details. Phrase number 9. Here's what I propose we do. This phrase positions you as a solution-oriented leader. Example, here's what I propose we do. Launch the pilot program next month and evaluate results. Now you repeat, here's what I propose we do. Phrase number 10. I suggest we focus on the priorities. This helps you guide conversations toward what matters most. Example, I suggest we focus on the priorities and discuss the details in tomorrow's meeting. Now you repeat, I suggest we focus on the priorities. Phrase number 11. Let's get started with the agenda. This phrase helps you take immediate control of meetings. Example, let's get started with the agenda so we can achieve our objectives efficiently. Now you repeat, let's get started with the agenda. Phrase number 12. The key point is that customer satisfaction matters most. This phrase helps you highlight what's truly important. Example, the key point is that customer satisfaction matters most for our long-term success. Now you repeat, the key point is that customer satisfaction matters most. Wonderful. These phrases help you guide conversations and position yourself as someone who brings focus and clarity to discussions. Let me share an inspiring story that shows the power of confident communication. My student Alina worked as a software engineer, but she always felt invisible in meetings. She had excellent technical knowledge, but whenever she tried to share ideas, she would say things like, maybe we could try, or I'm not sure, but ... Alina learned confidence phrases like, based on my experience, this will work, and my recommendation is to start immediately. She was nervous at first, but she practiced these phrases every day in front of her mirror. The transformation was incredible. In her next team meeting, Alina used these phrases to present a solution to a major problem. She said, based on my experience, this will work much better than our current approach. My recommendation is to implement this change immediately. Her manager was amazed. Alina got promoted to team leader within 3 months, she told me. These phrases didn't just improve my English, they changed my entire career. People finally see me as the expert I always was inside. That's the power of confident communication. It doesn't just change how others see you, it changes how you see yourself. Let's continue with phrases for making decisions with authority. Sessão 3. Making decisions with authority. Phrase number 13. I've decided that we will implement this plan. This phrase shows clear decision-making power and eliminates uncertainty. Example, I've decided that we will implement this plan starting next month. Now you repeat, I've decided that we will implement this plan. Phrase number 14. The best course of action is to focus on results. This phrase demonstrates strategic thinking and provides clear direction. Example, the best course of action is to focus on results rather than just activities. Now you repeat, the best course of action is to focus on results. Phrase number 15, I'm taking responsibility for this project. This phrase shows leadership, courage, and accountability. Example, I'm taking responsibility for this project and will ensure we meet all deadlines. Now you repeat, I'm taking responsibility. For this project, phrase number 16. This is the right choice because it aligns with our goals. This phrase justifies decisions with confident reasoning. Example, this is the right choice because it aligns with our goals and company values. Now you repeat, this is the right choice because it aligns with our goals. Phrase number 17. We need to move forward with confidence. This phrase creates momentum and inspires action. Example, we need to move forward with confidence and trust in our abilities. Now you repeat, we need to move forward with confidence. Phrase number 18. I expect high-quality results from this team. This phrase sets clear standards with authority. Example, I expect high-quality results from this team, and I know we can achieve them. Now you repeat, I expect high-quality results from this team. Amazing. These decision-making phrases help you sound decisive and inspire confidence in others. Sakao for handling disagreements like a leader. Phrase number 19. I understand your concern. However, I believe this phrase acknowledges others while maintaining your position. Example, I understand your concern. However, I believe we need to consider the long-term impact. Now you repeat, I understand your concern. However, I believe. Phrase number 20. I see it differently. Let me share my perspective. This allows you to disagree respectfully while maintaining authority. Example, I see it differently. Let me share my perspective on this situation. Now you repeat, I see it differently. Let me share my perspective. Phrase number 21. I respectfully disagree with that approach. This phrase lets you stand your ground professionally. Example, I respectfully disagree with that approach. Here's what I think would work better. Now you repeat, I respectfully disagree with that approach. Phrase number 22. Here's an alternative approach that addresses our concerns. This phrase transitions from disagreement to solution. Example, here's an alternative approach that addresses our concerns while meeting our objectives. Now you repeat, here's an alternative approach that addresses our concerns. Phrase number 23. Let me offer another perspective. This phrase shows intellectual flexibility while maintaining confidence. Example, let me offer another perspective that might help us find a better solution. Now you repeat, let me offer another perspective. Phrase number 24. I maintain that this is the best solution. This phrase shows you can stick to your convictions when necessary. Example, I maintain that this is the best solution despite the challenges we discussed. Now you repeat, I maintain that this is the best solution. Excellent. These phrases help you handle disagreements professionally while maintaining your authority and leadership position. Now, let's practice using these phrases in real leadership conversations. Conversation 1. In a team meeting, manager, what do you think about the new proposal? You, based on my experience, this will work very well for our team. Manager, are you sure about that? You, I'm confident that we can achieve excellent results with this approach. Manager, what would you recommend? You, my recommendation is to start immediately and monitor our progress weekly. Let's practice. When asked for your opinion, you say, based on my experience, this will work very well. Conversation 2. Handling disagreement. Colleague, I don't think this plan will succeed. You, I understand your concern. However, I believe this is our best option. Colleague, but what if it fails? You, I see it differently. Let me share my perspective on why this will succeed. Colleague, I still have doubts. You, here's an alternative approach that addresses your concerns while moving us forward. Practice saying, I understand your concern. However, I believe this is our best option. Perfect. You're learning to use confident language that makes people respect your leadership and listen to your ideas. Final leadership phrases. Let's finish with phrases that establish your authority and inspire others. Phrase number 25. I'm committed to excellence in everything we do. This phrase shows your high standards and dedication. Example, I'm committed to excellence in everything we do, and I know this team can achieve it. Now you repeat, I'm committed to excellence in everything we do. Phrase number 26. Let's work together to achieve our goals. This phrase combines leadership with collaboration. Example, let's work together to achieve our goals and create something amazing. Now you repeat, let's work together to achieve our goals. Phrase number 27. I have complete confidence in this team. This phrase inspires others while showing your leadership faith. Example, I have complete confidence in this team and our ability to overcome any challenge. Now you repeat, I have complete confidence in this team. Phrase number 28. This will result in significant success for our company. This phrase shows forward-thinking leadership and strategic vision. Example, this will result in significant success for our company and everyone involved. Now you repeat, this will result in significant success for our company. Phrase number 29. I'm prepared to lead us through this challenge. This phrase shows courage and willingness to take responsibility. Example, I'm prepared to lead us through this challenge and find the best solution. Now you repeat, I'm prepared to lead us through this challenge. Phrase number 30. Together, we will accomplish great things. This phrase inspires unity while establishing your leadership role. Example, together, we will accomplish great things and exceed all expectations. Now you repeat, together, we will accomplish great things. Congratulations. You've just learned 30 powerful confidence phrases that will transform how you communicate in English forever. But more importantly, you've discovered your inner leadership voice and learned to express it with natural authority. These phrases are no longer just vocabulary in your head. They're tools of influence, instruments of leadership, and keys to professional success. Every phrase you learn today can change how people perceive you and how you perceive yourself. Think about this incredible transformation. How do you feel right now compared to when we started? You probably feel much more confident about expressing your ideas and leading conversations, right? That's the amazing power of learning to communicate with authority and conviction. Here's what I want you to do starting today. First, choose 3 phrases that feel most natural to your personality and practice them with conviction. Second, use at least one confidence phrase in every important conversation this week. Third, notice how people respond differently when you speak with authority versus uncertainty. Fourth, practice these phrases in front of a mirror to build your confident presence. Remember this life-changing truth. People don't follow uncertain leaders. They follow people who speak with conviction, who know where they're going, and who can express their vision clearly. When you use these confident phrases, you're not just speaking English, you're leading. Your professional life is about to change dramatically. Every meeting becomes an opportunity to show leadership. Every conversation becomes a chance to influence and inspire. Every challenge becomes a moment to demonstrate your confident authority. If these confidence phrases awakened the leader inside you and gave you the tools to express your authority in English, please subscribe to Speak, Learn English Easy. We make English powerful and meaningful, so you can achieve your biggest professional dreams. Leave a comment below. Which confidence phrase made you feel most powerful? Right, leader? If you're ready to transform your communication and step into your authority, thank you for joining me on this empowering journey through confident English communication. You're not just becoming a better English speaker, you're becoming the confident leader you were always meant to be. Next week, we'll learn advanced English phrases for handling difficult conversations and conflicts with grace and authority. It's going to be incredibly valuable for your leadership development. Until then, use these phrases with conviction, speak with authority, and remember, English doesn't have to be hard when you learn it with confidence and purpose. Your leadership voice is powerful, and now you have the words to express it clearly. Keep leading, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next lesson where we continue building your confident English communication.